for CG checking, and so what I'm using is the SkyRC CG meter machine, and that comes in the form of 3 pucks that look like that, and obviously there's a third one. And what I've done is measured out what I need, and these are the numbers. So the wheelbase of this jet is about 560 millimeters, so that's the distance between the center of the mains and the center of the nose wheel. Mains to CG, so a distance between the mains, which are sitting somewhere right around here, to the CG point, which is 330 millimeters back from the leading edge. So that point, so this distance right here is about 150 millimeters. And then the distance between the mains and where the batteries are going to go, which is in the nose right here. So that distance from mains to the nose is around 1100 millimeters. So I entered those numbers into my machine here, and you can see those numbers there. And the correction point obviously is the nose, because this is a nose wheel kind of plane. And I'm measuring right now that I'm only 46 grams off. So I think that's pretty good. I still haven't added the wires that go from the smooth flight and the turbine all the way to the nose. So I'm going to add those, and I should be in the right ballpark. So it looks like the jet with the UAT full is about 16.93 kilos. So I think a 180 is a perfect engine for this, because I think we'll have about 19, maybe 20 kilos when we're wet with diesel in there. So 180 should be a perfect machine. Looking up at the nose, this is what the arrangement of batteries is going to look like. We have the two S's, which are these guys, which are 5200 80C battery packs. And obviously on the other side we have the other 2S for the smooth flight, and then we have our life, which is a 3200 for the turbine. So what I think I'm going to do, since I'm short about 40 something grams, is add the wiring that goes from inside the jet to the nose, and then maybe some connectors that will allow me to plug into through the nose right here. So just to make it really clean, we'll have those plugs right here. So here's the final setup for the batteries. We can see that I have glued in the mounts and labeled them. So there's the Dean's connection, which I use for my turbines, and then the XT60 XH and the Maiden connector that I use for the smooth flight. So there's one of those on either side, and that's for the batteries going to the smooth flight. And obviously with my connections right here, everything is just easy to plug in. So I'm gonna see if I can do this one-handed with the camera here. So you basically get that battery, smooth flight, plug that in, and that's in. And then the turbine, obviously plug that in, and that's in just like that. And all of these are secured using this Velcro strap. As I was saying, with that Velcro strap tight, these batteries are not going anywhere. So now all that's left is to put the cone on, and it fits just like a glove. And then the end screw goes on to secure everything together. Cool, so that's pretty much how the front end looks. And the way I worked this jet out is that the ignition switch, or the switch to turn on the plane, the pin and flag, is sitting right here. So basically my flow is going to be plug-in things in the front, batteries are all set, and then to turn the plane on and off, you just have that pin and flag switch, and we're off to the races.